Dear friends, when we are celebrating yet another Christmas, we are likely to make the mistake of allowing Santa Claus and all that he represents to make us believe that there is nothing more to Christmas than feasting, merrymaking, a purely human celebration. So this Christmas, let us ask ourselves a very important question: what is the divine dimension of Christmas? When we look for the divine dimension of Christmas, we find three words from the scriptures, three solemn titles given to the Son of Man, three mystical names given to him, and those are Emmanuel, Logos, and Jesus. In the book of Isaiah, we read, "The virgin shall bear a son, and he shall be called Emmanuel." And St. John's Gospel begins with the statement, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God." The Word means Logos. And in Luke's Gospel, chapter 1, we read like this: "The virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and he shall be called Jesus, the Redeemer." So these are the three solemn names given to the Son of Man. The Son of God. Namely, Emmanuel, Logos, and Jesus. The Lord is really with us because he is Emmanuel. We need to remember that in the midst of all our problems and sufferings, pains, agonies, and all our skepticisms, all our doubts, in the midst of all that is mysterious to us, we need to remember that Jesus really is walking with us. Just as he walked with the disciples on their way to Emmaus. He is not walking ahead of us, he is walking by our side with us. And that is the thought and the comfort we need to have when we continue our pilgrimage here on earth. Secondly, let us remember that he is Logos. He really has spoken to us. In and through Jesus, he spoke to us. And he continues to speak to us in and through the church. The church today is kind of in a sort of a confusion. There are people who don't want to obey the magisterium of the teaching authority and all that. They question everything that even the Holy Father teaches us. If we have to keep that attitude, we will not be listening to, we will be misled. I must say that. Let us remember that he is Logos. Just as he spoke to us 2000 years ago, he continues to speak to us in and through the church. Let us listen to the Word of God. Listen also to the magisterium. And thirdly, let us remember he is Jesus. He redeemed us, he healed us, he cleansed us with his blood, and he continues to do that again through the church, especially through its sacraments. So let us, as we celebrate another Christmas, let us remember these three words. Let these three words sing into your hearts and minds. Namely that he is Emmanuel, he is Logos, and he is Jesus. Alexander Pope said, long ago he said, if Christ is born in 1,000 Bethlehems, and if he is not born in your heart, your life is in vain. You live a worthless, meaningless life. Well, dear brothers and sisters, this Christmas, let us discover the divine dimension of Christmas and make this Christmas a little more spiritual, a little more meaningful. Merry Christmas.